This is the story of a car that very few know, and no one remembers. It is a unique specimen that, like a meteor, appeared and disappeared in a very short period of time. It is the Alfacabrio 33S, the result of an interesting shared project, which involved several Italian companies. Let's go and discover its history. In the first months of 1993, a pool created by some Italian companies, leaders in their respective sectors, decided to create a unique car, which would show the world the potential of their business. The idea is supported by the magazine Auto Oggi, which promotes the initiative. Fiat participates by providing the car that will serve as the basis for the project. It is an owned and appreciated car, but at the end of its career, the Alfa 33, the choice, apparently incomprehensible, makes sense. The version used will be the top of the range, the 33 Permanent 4, equipped with the well-known Alfa Boxer, in its maximum expression, combined with the refined Q4 all-wheel drive. The idea is to derive a convertible variant, which would have been, at that time, the only convertible car in the world with all-wheel drive. The task is complex, because it involves the development of a proportionate and captivating line, while preserving the original structure. Which, being a 5-door, requires a careful aesthetic and technical study to eliminate the rear doors. In addition, always to have a pleasant aesthetic result, the focus is on the slender profile, without the central roll cage, which is often difficult to integrate into the design of a convertible car. For this reason, it is necessary to work at the design level to have a body that guarantees the necessary safety and torsional rigidity. It is an ambitious project, made even more difficult by the limits imposed by time and funding. The aesthetic definition is entrusted to Carlo Vermiglio's Carver design, which creates an elegant and sporty line. The front remains unchanged, the side view changes, more slender, thanks to the elimination of the second door, and the revised belt line, which rises to the height to join the tail. The definition of the hood cover was successful, characterized by two humps that ideally join the rear headrests, and recall some of Zagatto's creations. The hood integrates perfectly with the square shapes of the 33, and is invisible once opened. Once the design has been defined, the car is entrusted to the Galbiati brothers, Engal Car Body Shop, which takes care of the construction. The floor is strengthened, especially at the rear, and a safety structure is created, which aims to reinforce the body and the critical points of convertible transformations. This cage generates the arches of the windscreen reinforced, with a roll cage function, and continues in the door pillars to join the height of the rear seat. The construction of the soft top is complex, which, by design, must be retractable and electrically operated. The result of the study is excellent, and the soft top is in perfect working order. The external waterproof sheet, and the refined internal lining, are made by Montefiber, partner of the project, which develops a waterproof and fully recyclable synthetic fabric. To enhance the styling, adequate coloring is important. PPG, a leading company in paints, develops a very particular dye, a multi-layered metallized green, with variable shades based on the reflected light and viewing angle. Once the bodywork has been defined, it is up to the accessory parts to give force to the visual impact. Nardi Torino, another partner in the project, supplies the alloy wheels with the original 7-spoke convex design. The slight lowering of the suspension helps to streamline the car and make the whole more aggressive. Finally, to make the car as good as possible, Johnson Wax, reputable name in car care, supplies waxes to make the car shine. Despite the compromises, the final design appears balanced and endowed with the necessary appeal that a show car must have. Even the interiors are subject to customization. Here, too, we work for a complete characterization, without distorting the original design of the 33. The dashboard remains the same, but is enhanced by a 3-spoke steering wheel with a briar crown, made by Nardi. The seats are supplied by Sparco, a leading company in the sector of racing accessories. The front are based on racing seats, however, equipped with an adjustable and reclining backrest, to facilitate access to the rear seats. The rear sofa is replaced by 2 single armchairs. The design of the fabrics and their combination is handled by Tex Design, which specializes in consulting in interior design and materials. The realization of the same is the work of Monty Fiber. The seats and door panels are covered in a special cloth. The carpet is specific. It should be emphasized that all coatings, and the hood, are made of 100% recyclable polyester-based materials. At that time, no manufacturer produced materials with these characteristics. The customization is completed by Roadstar, which takes care of the study of the audio, and the preparation of the mobile phone, and provides the receiver with a removable front panel and a system that, automatically, lowers the volume in case of receiving a phone call. The mechanical basis is the same as the 33 permanent 4-cylinder boxer engine, 1712 cc catalyzed, 4 valves per cylinder, electronic injection, power of 132 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute. Max torque of 15.8 kilograms at 4,600 revolutions per minute. Permanent all-wheel drive, with central viscous coupling for traction distribution. McPherson front suspension, rigid axle rear, 4-disc plus ABS braking system. Compared to the standard version, the slightly lowered suspensions, the 6x14 inches Nardi alloy wheels and Pirelli P700Z tires in size 185/60, are modified. A maximum speed of 207 km per hour, higher than the 202 declared by Alfa Romeo, for the production permanent 4. After only 2 months of design and processing, the car was officially presented in April 1993, and promoted by the magazine Auto Oggi. Alfacabrio 33S, is his name. The few invited to the presentation, are favorably impressed by the successful design, enhanced by the coloring and the general care of the realization. After the presentation at various events as the Bologna Motor Show, in 1993 and 1994, and the exposure to various events related to the Alfa Romeo brand, the Alfacabrio 33S, which remains a unique model, falls into oblivion. It remains one of the latest testimonies of the inventiveness and ability of true made in Italy, which takes on even more value, for the working methodology, and the synergy of various companies, linked by the sector of interest, and passion for the car.